Hello folks, it's my hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to the Spot On. Here we discuss matters of politics. We try and give it a type of analysis, a unique analysis that you will only find on this particular channel. Now folks, the opposition coalition or the opposition party, they successfully managed to hold their demonstration despite of threats from the IG and the office of the deputy president. And you remember that before the demonstration, the IG held a presser and threatened even to arrest politicians, including or among them the opposition leader, and dared anybody that or anyone who will turn up in that particular demonstration that they are going to be arrested. And in that particular demonstration, folks, there's something that caught my attention. How the opposition successfully managed to beat the police dragnet and ended up addressing or having that successful demonstration. So folks, that's what I want us to look into, or that's what I want to discuss in this particular video. Folks, these people were too smart to an extent that even one of them did admit that their systems were infiltrated. Take a look at this clip.
Say again. Tunakuja.
We are broken through or what?
Yeah, the barrier.
Yeah, we're broken through.
Yeah. Inabidi magari zitolewe.
Yeah.
You may use the expressway to enter the town. So it could block the expressway now.
Wantu polepole tu kama ushafungua tuko na watu nyuma.
Don't leave the people. Let's just go slowly.
Honorable Congo, that is coming from Congo towards stage 2. And then there's the other one that is now being reported where the subject is now addressing. Start over. And people, videos of data and very start of the expressway. Only Bunga expressway. Confirm? I did not get that one, sir. Expressway was one expressway. You, but the expressway was clear. What is that? Confirm, one. Hata mimi kwa basi ya kwa express na funga na magari sana.
Folks, when you look at that clip, there maybe you can ask yourself of two questions. One is that how did they manage to get that radio call? Number two, was it necessary for that particular radio call maybe or for that particular video to be recorded and be leaked? Because it's as if they are showing the police officers what how they do intercept or how they do get information of what they are planning on the opposition. Folks, that particular gadget made the Azimio leader, Raila Odinga to be specific, to be able to dodge the police dragnet. Because remember that yesterday they were in Kawangware. Actually, the script was these people, they were supposed to start their demonstration. The demonstration was supposed to kick off in Eastlands. I think, was it Jacaranda or somewhere? But because the police had the intel, so what happened was that they deployed a lot of police officers, I think, in that particular, in Eastlands in general, and at Jacaranda to be specific. So when these people realized of this particular counter move, when they resorted to Kawangware, that's where they started their demonstration, and you saw how people were turning out in large numbers just to accompanying them in those particular rallies, and maybe just to express their concern concerning the high cost of living. So when police realized that these people were in Kawangware, what did they do? They started, mounting roadblocks and tear gassing these particular people. And when he left Kawangware, these people knew that the opposition leadership, that their intention was to access CBD. So what did they do? They went and blocked Waiyaki Way. With the hope that these particular people, they were supposed to use that particular route on their way to CBD. But because of the network that these people are having, they were able to divert, and they went straight to Kibra. So that's one of the ways that these people managed to beat the police and ended up having a successful rally. But the question is, who is giving this particular person this intelligence or this particular information? How was he able to acquire that a radio call to an extent that he was able to intercept what the police were saying, what the police were what the police were planning? Folks, in one of my videos, I did opine something and said that these people, the Kenya Kwanza administration, they are into office for, I think, this is now their 7th month or the 8th month. So what is happening is this. The 4th administration, they still have got networks in this, in this particular administration. And as a result, they have got insiders. And these are the people who are feeding the opposition with all this particular information. And actually, that answers the question of how the opposition, or how Raila Odinga managed, to unearth whatever the deputy president, whatever he was planning concerning their Monday's demonstration. Because you remember him addressing a presser and saying that there's a scheme by the deputy president to harm and maim a lot of Azimio supporters in the Monday's demonstration. And actually, when that particular plan was unearthed, many asked, how did he manage to, get such kind of information or such kind of classified information? So the thing is that there are some people, there are some characters, I think, who are still in this particular administration who still, feeds them with what is happening. Then number two, besides that, there are also some, I think they have insiders, and these insiders, they are on their payroll just to let them know what is happening, so that at least they can use that particular information to hit back at the government. But the question is it bad to demonstrate? Because that is the debate that most people are currently having, because people are arguing out that or they are calling upon the opposition to call off this demonstration. And remember that he gave another dose in a way that this in a week they are going to have 2 days specifically just set aside for demonstration. So the question is it bad to demonstrate? If you ask me, I don't think so, because provided whatever the demonstrators, or provided what people are demonstrating for is of concern, then I think it's not bad. Remember that demonstration is one of those ways of compelling the government to deliver. If you want your government to deliver, one way of doing that is to demonstrate, and more so in situations whereby the people who are supposed to represent you in the in parliament, maybe they have been bored or they are not doing that particular role. The best way forward is to demonstrate, and of course peacefully. And I believe that those who made or who came up with this particular constitution, they were not mad, to set aside a whole article talking about demonstration. They knew that these things were bound to happen. So provided whatever people are demonstrating about is of concern, then I don't see any problem as to why they are not supposed to demonstrate if that particular issue has not been sorted out. And you realize that the Azimio demonstrations, if you ask me, they are very peaceful, unless you know they have been attacked by police officers, unless they have been tear gassed. That's when this particular people becomes violent. And yesterday I took my time and watched those particular demonstration. Folks, I can tell you that these people, unless provoked, is when they retaliate. For example, take a look at this particular clip. Folks, in that clip, you are seeing the demonstrators before police came in, or before police intervened. These people were just dancing. These people were just, it's as if they were in a celebratory mood, being addressed by their leaders. But then, the moment that police comes in, is when now hell break loose. When they start to retaliate by throwing stones and any crude weapon that they can come across, which I don't think was the intention of that particular demonstration. Police officers, they are supposed to give, all their work is to protect these particular people when they are demonstrating. I think that's the work that they're supposed to do. But the moment that they start hitting at the protesters, then they're also missing a point. And from where I'm seated, I don't see these particular demonstrations being called off unless the basic concern, or unless the reason as to why these demonstrations were started will be looked into, or will be resolved or sorted out. And the main key thing, and folks, this is something that I have opined in one of my videos, but the main key thing that is making this particular demonstration to have weight is the high cost of living. This is what the government needs to look into. And remember that when these people were campaigning, they promised that maybe in 100 days that the cost of living was going to come down, that people are going to buy maybe unga at a certain price. Folks, those are things that we have not seen. Instead, things are getting worse. Prices of these basic commodities are still increasing. And I think if the government wants to kill the opposition, if they want to shoot the opposition on their foot, what they need to do is just to reduce the high cost of living. With that, I don't think if the opposition is going to get anything else on what they're going to maybe, they're going to base their demonstration on. So I don't know maybe who advises this particular government, but that's what they need to do. Folks, I don't know if or what you think of this particular video, what you think of this particular analysis. You can always let me know in the comment section. And once again, if you have watched this video from the beginning up to this particular time, kindly, folks, can you just take 2 seconds of your time and subscribe to this particular channel. That particular subscription is very vital. Why? Because it's going to make the channel grow. Two, also remember to give this video a thumbs up, because if you do that, it's going to reach out to as many people as possible. Otherwise, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Until next time, let's meet on the next video.